And the beautiful lobsters are right here with me. One Mbise one. Where are you, Mbise woman?
I'm here.
And one Ugandan. All right, she's there smiling. What's going on, world? Well, I've got some special guests in the building with me, and these people are people who are trying to use theater to rehabilitate prisoners. And I find this, the moment they talk to me, I remember walking downstairs and seeing them in the office, and they were like, this is what I want. It took them 40 or 45 seconds to convince me. I was like, you know what, you're coming on my show, I'm going to help you out with this. Because one of the problems Nigeria has is unemployment. And what guarantees you continuing in a perpetual state of criminal activity is if you don't have anything else to do. You're arrested for stealing, you go to prison, spend 5 years or 3 years or whatever time you spend, and come back out with no ability. What do you know how to do? Steal. So you're going to find yourself gravitating towards what you know best to do. So anything that helps empower, educate people, I'm always up for it. So this to me is a very noble venture, and I'm going to allow the two gentlemen in the studio to introduce themselves and tell us what brought them here and how they are going to set about doing this, and what plans they have for the inmates as time goes on. So please introduce yourselves.
My name is Ola Alabi. I'm the founder and a trustee of Ola Alabi Foundation, which an initiative was born, which is the Independent Prisoner Rehabilitation Organization.
Independence Prisoner Rehabilitation Organization. Okay.
Yes, was born from. So literally, the initiative is to use some sort of psychological therapeutic tool to rehabilitate the inmates. So we came up with theater and drama. So we use every element of theater, which is drama, dance, set design, costume, and makeup, to keep the.
Do you have a background in theater?
Yes, I actually studied performing arts and culture.
In Unilag?
Yeah, no, in the University of Leeds City.
Oh,
Leeds
wow.
City University.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay, Unilag.
Yeah. So that's actually my second degree.
Okay.
My first degree is in photo and video production at the University of Bolton in Maryland. So
okay.
I came to Nigeria, and the intention wasn't to go to prison.
Yeah.
But that wasn't what we're going to use it for.
Yeah.
But as my final year project in uni, the title was Drama as a Tool for Rehabilitation.
Okay.
So in that process, I thought I'm actually going to do this.
You need to speak a little louder, because this is a very bold initiative, and I want everybody to hear you properly.
So I actually thought we will use this as a tool, because I've visited the prison in the past in Nigeria, and I see, what is going on. I can see like abject poverty in the prison, and I can see, increase in overcrowding in the prison. Literally, like Nigerian prison, you have 75% of unconvicted prisoners. These are like remanded prisoners. That a lot of them are even like might probably end up not guilty, and they're just there wasting away, sleeping uncomfortably, no food, no adequate welfare, or like something to kind of like get them on track or help them pass their time. So we thought we need to do something about this, and that's when
How easily was this initiative received by the prison officials and by the prisoners themselves?
Right. Initially, it was a bit difficult because with the Nigerian prison system, you have to go through a lot of process.
Yeah, a lot of bureaucratic bottlenecks.
Exactly. And then no one is trusted, because people have abused the NGO situations in Nigeria. People just come and get an approval. I don't know what they use it for, but they don't actually,
do the work.
Yeah, exactly. So it was a bit of hard work getting them to trust us. We've been doing this for 3 years, right? So we started in Agodi prison in Badon. We went in, applied for the approval. We had to register to start with. We got the approval, and then the communication and them accepting us in prison took time. right? So we'll come in and they'll be a bit difficult to us. But eventually, when they saw that we're consistent and we're
Who was
determined-
difficult, the prisoners or the officials?
The officials.
What about the prisoners?
Well, the concerns of the prisoner is, are we coming as the others that have come, and we'll just do like 2 weeks or a month and then we'll disappear? Because that used to be the situation, apart from churches. So churches go there and they do a lot of stuff, they pray. But like we came in with something else. We came with an educative program. You know, so they were skeptical, but we know what we came to do. You know, and we were determined, and eventually, you know, they believed in us and they trusted us.
Okay, so how far have you gone now? Do you have any plays you guys have worked on, or any material? Is there going to be any shows? What's the next stage?
Okay, so we started from, like I said, from Agudi Prison in Ibadan.
Yes. How many prisons have you reached so far?
This is the second.
Okay.
From this we're going to Kiri Medium Prison.
Okay.
It takes time.
Okay. Where are you now?
Ikoyi Prison.
Ikoyi Prison.
Yeah.
Okay.
It takes time, and we had to do Ibadan for a year and a half to start with.
How many success cases have you recorded?
We have 6 inmates in total that have left the prison, been released from the prison, and now part of our reintegration program outside.
Oh wow!
Because we also have a commercial stage production company called Stage Africa. So we get the released ones to get on the program. So when we have like a performance, we literally get them on that. We rehearse them. We continue to.
Are they? Do you have people who are really talented? Are there any?
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. I'll tell you. Like me, I was blown away because I didn't expect to see talents in prison. Then they moved from being amateurs because they have it in them.
In them, yeah.
Do you understand? So it was just for us to bring it out of them, and eventually that happened. That came through. We've staged 2 plays. They've staged 2 plays in Ibadan as we speak, and in Ikoyi now this will be the first one they've seen. So we've inducted over 33 inmates in Ibadan. 33 actually. No, 33 inmates in Ibadan, and they've been certified as theatre artists.
Theatre artists.
Yes.
Oh, absolutely. Have they joined any theatre arts board and stuff like that?
No, but 2 have been released from prison, and then we got them a scholarship to get into a film school outside. Okay. So we have one person that has graduated, and this particular person was on stage with us at Lagos Theatre Festival earlier this year, and he performed on stage.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
wow. So, what are you doing in Ikoyi? Do you have a play? Do you have anything you guys are?
Okay, so in Ikoyi Prison, we started in January.
Yeah.
We got approval in January and moved in straight immediately. And what we've done now is we've started rehearsals and trainings with them since January. And now we've moved on to a part where they're going to be staging a play, right, themselves. So they're going to be performing, they're going to be acting, they're going to be dancing. They will be designing their own sets. They will be in charge of their costumes. They will be in charge of their props and makeup. This will be happening on the 19th of October this month.
Oh, 19th of October at the Ikoyi prison.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Are we invited? all right. So, guys, I'm gonna keep you abreast. I'm gonna let you know how this plays out. This looks like a wonderful opportunity, and I'm really proud of you.
Thank you very much.
Because it's not just about getting people off the streets. It is helping them become better versions of themselves. So thank you very much. And the date is the 19th of October at the Ikoyi prison.
At the Ikoyi prison.
What time is this going to be?
11 in the morning prompt, because the prison has a time, so we have to be there 11 and we have to be out of the prison for 12 p.m. 12 noon.
Just 1 hour.
Just 1 hour. The play is for an hour. We'll be there. The play is for 45 minutes. So we'll be there 15 minutes earlier.
How many people are invited? How many people are you allowed to come with to watch the play?
We're going to try, restrict it to the people that are important that needs to see this play.
Okay.
And they also entitled to invite their family members to see the play. So, ideally, we'll probably have about 50
people watching this. Okay, absolutely wonderful. Thank you so much for joining us.